Imagine, if you will, that you're at a party and they're playing nothing but the absolute greasiest, darkest, bad man sound, wobble bass, dubstep music. And everyone looks like they're having a great time, but not you, okay? Because you don't really like dubstep music. So you go up to the DJ and you're like, hey man, could you put on some folk punk? Because in this scenario, you were the world's most entitled folk punk fan, all right? And the DJ goes, folk punk? Hell yeah, man, I got some folk punk for you right here, all right? This song is so folk punk. It was recorded in an illegally boarded freight train on a guitar with 4 strings with a heroin needle as a pick. And you're like, that sounds awesome. Put that on. So he puts on the song, Cotton Eye Joe Gregorian Chant Nightcore Hardcore Dubstep Remix. So you say to the DJ, this is not folk punk. This is just more dubstep. He goes, no way, man. This is totally folk punk, dude. Come on. This singer for this band is a literal stick and poke tattoo. This is folk punk. But it's not folk punk. It's clearly not folk punk. And even though it's definitely not folk punk, a few people at the party kind of perk up and they're like, well, what is this, folk punk? We came here to listen to dubstep. This is a dubstep party. These people have been at this dubstep party what is this for so long that they've forgotten what folk punk even is, if they ever knew. That can happen, all right? That's the dangers of dubstep. Imagine, if you will, that you're at a party and they're playing nothing but the absolute greasiest, darkest, bad man sound, wobble bass, dubstep music. And everyone looks like they're having a great time, but not you, okay? Because you don't really like dubstep music. So you go up to the DJ and you're like, hey man, could you put on some folk punk? Because in this scenario, you were the world's most entitled folk punk fan, all right? And the DJ goes, folk punk? Hell yeah, man, I got some folk punk for you right here, all right? This song is so folk punk. It was recorded in an illegally boarded freight train on a guitar with 4 strings with a heroin needle as a pick. And you're like, that sounds awesome. Put that on. So he puts on the song, Cotton Eye Joe Gregorian Chant Nightcore Hardcore Dubstep Remix. So you say to the DJ, this is not folk punk. This is just more dubstep. He goes, Imagine, if you will, that you're at a party and they're playing nothing but the absolute greasiest, darkest, bad man sound, wobble bass, dubstep music. And everyone looks like they're having a great time, but not you, okay? Because you don't really like dubstep music. So you go up to the DJ and you're like, hey man, could you put on some folk punk? Because in this scenario, you were the world's most entitled folk punk fan, all right? And the DJ goes, folk punk? Hell yeah, man, I got some folk punk for you right here, all right? This song is so folk punk. It was recorded in an illegally boarded freight train on a guitar with 4 strings with a heroin needle as a pick. And you're like, that sounds awesome. Put that on. So he puts on the song, Cotton Eye Joe Gregorian Chant Nightcore Hardcore Dubstep Remix. So you say to the DJ, this is not folk punk. This is just more dubstep. He goes, no way, man. This is totally folk punk, dude. Come on. This singer for this band is a literal stick and poke tattoo. This is folk punk. But it's not folk punk. It's clearly not folk punk. And even though it's definitely not folk punk, a few people at the party kind of perk up and they're like, well, what is this, folk punk? We came here to listen to dubstep. This is a dubstep party. These people have been at this dubstep party for so long that they've forgotten what folk punk even is, if they ever knew. That can happen, all right? That's the dangers of dubstep. If we categorize all music on a spectrum in between folk punk and dubstep, okay? On the left, you've got Johnny Hobo and the Freight Trains. On the right, you've got Skrillex. And in between, you've got all other music that exists, all right? This is, by the way, the best way to categorize music. The longer you spend at this dubstep party, the smaller this spectrum appears to you until that Cotton Eye Joe remix sounds like folk punk to you, despite its absolutely wobbable drops. Guess what? I tricked you. I'm not actually talking about folk punk and dubstep at all. I'm really talking about US politics Bam! Welcome to Did I Just Blow Your Mind? With your host, yes I did. So the folk punk to dubstep spectrum is metaphorically and literally the left to right political spectrum in the US. And this little rectangle here of the dubstep party is what's known as the Overton window, the window of acceptable political thought. Now, if you pay attention to US politics, you hear a lot about socialism and the radical left coming to take everything over. But here's the crazy thing. Mainstream US politics has no radical left. I know, it's crazy, right? The US is like one giant 24/7 dubstep party, okay? Except for instead of bass wobbles, you have Immortan Joe from Mad Max in a suit demanding that you die for minimum wage. Side note, I think I actually saw a guy like that at a real-life dubstep party, but that's neither here nor there. So, what should we consider the radical left? It's not like that term has a specific dictionary definition. Well, I think at a minimum, we should only really consider truly socialist politicians who want to abolish capitalism. This would include communists like anarchists and Marxist-Leninists, as well as just socialists in general. Ridiculously, socialist is used as an insult by the right to attack center-right, neoliberal, corporatist Democrats like Joe Biden. Anyone who truly believes this has been at that dubstep party for way too long, okay? If you showed up in the US and you were like, hey, you guys have any socialists here? And somebody was like, yeah, check out this guy. We call him the Che of America. And they pointed at Joe Biden, you would just think that guy was an idiot. And you would not be wrong. That guy would be an idiot. Now, there are people in US politics who describe themselves as democratic socialists. You know, your Bernie Sanders, your AOCs, right? But democratic socialist is actually quite a bold term to use to describe these people. It would be more accurate to call them social democrats, which is a term for politicians in countries like Norway and Sweden.
Yeah, you're watching the Serfs. This is the Serfs. It's the Serfs. It's not the Serfs. It's the Serfs. I don't know. It's the fucking logo over here. It's this. Hey, I was gonna say it's fake news, but it's not fake news anymore. We don't have to use that term. The Lugenpress. It's no more the Lugenpress. No. So anyways, yeah, you're watching the Serfs, and that's the thing. Hey, I'm not allowed to play copyright music on YouTube either, right? Well, I mean, you can't do it on Twitch technically either. Can I even play remixes though? Should I even risk it? Maybe I'll make up my own theme. Hold on. Well, yeah, I'll keep you guessing. Give me a couple seconds. I'm just gonna grab some White Claw for this conversation, okay? This conversation is gonna require some White Claw. I'm gonna need to Karen myself up at least 27%.
You know, free college. I know this makes me sound like an unbelievably huge loser, right? Sorry, Bernie Sanders, but technically, you're more of a social democrat than a democratic socialist. Oh, and also, Star Wars is less of a science fiction series than it is a space fantasy. So, maybe next time, try to get it right. Thank you. Okay, but there is actually a difference, a significant difference. Democratic socialism should still involve dismantling capitalism, whereas social democracy is still capitalist, it just has a strong social safety net. So the capitalists get to keep the private property. The workers don't get control of the means of production. But if you get sick, you get to go to the hospital for free, or at least for very cheap. In fact, a social democracy can actually be looked at as a way to strengthen capitalism, right? Because, you know, you lift up the people at the bottom, you give their lives more dignity.
Yeah, it's the serfs, they're toiling in the field. Look at them toil with sticks. And hey, it might be some, animalistic versions of Steven Crowder and Tim Pool and Jordan Peters. Oh, it's the revolution. Hey, Michael Brooks is one of these characters. He's immortalized forever as a cartoon animal. Yeah, You never thought you'd hear such a theme like this. By the way, fuck copyright, fuck copyright, fuck copyright in the asshole, fuck copyright. It's not a good thing, you know, just not a great thing that copyright exists. You should probably put all the music in the public domain, which is why I'm putting the song in the public domain. That's right, you have legal rights to use the song for whatever you want. Whatever you want, you can take the song and you can use it for any purpose. Maybe someone will take that, oh shit, I'm already regretting what I've said, because now that I've said it, someone will probably use this in some Nazi propaganda. So if you're listening to this in Nazi propaganda, fuck you, and also probably change your beliefs, because you're in the dark path and that's not a great thing. So, you know, hopefully you'll do a good one, and then maybe we'll have a conversation one day. How would I put that? Oh, yeah, let's start the show. Start the show. I cut it right before all that shit popped up. So there you go. Hey, by the way, I wasn't lying. Use that for whatever nefarious purposes you want. Am I even allowed to show clips on this stream? Can I even show, if I show clips right now? If I put like I don't even want to click. I'm scared. How, like, doesn't YouTube flag you instantaneously if you play like mainstream news sources? Everyone follow EtherIum713 on Twitch. Oh, agreed. I can't bread you. I don't have commands here, so I can just say twitch.tv/EtherIum713. You know, I haven't watermarked my memes. If I copyright that, already burning that song to CD. Yeah, you can. I mean, take it. I mean, that's on me. You know, I really should have sorted that out. Oh, I think I already have YouTube chat. Hold on, I can put you on the screen. I think, maybe. Brendan Fraser. Oh no, that does something else. OBS speakies, YouTube alerts. Oh yeah, there YouTube alerts are on. Okay, what does YasQueen do? Oh, it literally puts the word YasQueen on the screen. Well, it's a good thing I have that feature. It's a good thing I can do that, because that's gonna be the next era. That's pretty much the entire Kamala thing, you know. Do I have this? Just, oh, that's literally VAUSH's chat. Oh no, that moves way too quick. Way too quick. All right, hold on. I gotta log into Steam Labs. Gotta log into Steam Labs. Oh man, this is a scuffed ass stream. This is why I don't do YouTube, y'all. All right, does weird things to me. All right, let's log in with the YouTubes. Got a secret Caleb Mopin avatar that I use for these purposes. All right. This is gonna be as scuffed as possible. Widgets. Oh shit, I'm there. All right. Oh yeah, I see it. Copying it, adding it to my browser. Oh shit. YouTube chat. I'm gonna give you your voice back. Use it for good, y'all. Alright, let's see if this worked. Oh shit, I see things. I see things. Think we did it. There you guys go. Guys, gals, and pals, you are officially on the board. Look at that. Yep. Now you can say all kinds of malarkey. Yeah, that's right. I'm using that song intro since it's hey Izzy, it's in the public domain. I forego the copyright. Enjoy it. Use it for whatever purpose you want. That's right, everybody. You're back on the screen. So yeah, am I allowed to play Caleb Mopin? You know what? I guess I'm allowed to play VAUSH memes. Never ever looked at what a VAUSH meme's like. Guessing there's got to be some funny memes, right? VAUSH takes his hottest take yet. What he said versus she said. Ben Shapiro goes mask off. Not a cuck. I don't know. None of these really look like they were worth the wait. This doesn't look like they were worth the wait. My super chat got swallowed. Oh, sorry. I gotta learn how to. This is all new territory to me. All right, I don't often do these things. View activity. It says no super chats. It says no super chats have been made. How did that? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. It says no new super chats or members. I mean, I believe you, but it charged me. What the hell? Well, hey, how about this? Thank you, Hebzora. What was your question? I'll answer it. They take 30%? Jesus. Contra points versus JRAG? Don't blame me for this video. What? There's memes that I don't know about? Memes about me.
Individual happiness.
99%
Styles. Consumers
being a fascist who will respect
many times.
One of the things they taught me in the program that I was studying at was to keep your Twitter squeaky clean.
Well, trans Twitter kind of hates every trans.
VAUSH out of context? Sure. I mean, this is the only thing, like, VAUSH is the only thing we really can't do on Twitch, by the way, as far as I know. Hebzora was just an Apple emoji? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Here, I'll do the thing. Thank you for the very generous donation, Hebzora. Thank you, comrade. Thank you for helping me out. Did y'all watch J-Reg's RT appearance? Yes, and it was depressing because he was way funnier than I was. Watch the VAUSH and Destiny screaming memes? No, I don't want to see those again. I guess we get to watch these.
Hello. No, that sounds dumb.
I run at no context. Vosh, thanks for the boost. Wowie.
Hey, thanks for the quality content, comrade. If I ever message you and say that one of those clips makes me look too bad, you better take that down. I'm gonna try not to do that, but I'm just saying.
I know the other Serf does. He does the
capitalist
YouTubes.
Vosh. Capitalist Vosh just wants capitalism. I only really care about myself. We need to police people who eat Pop-Tarts in our community, okay? That means that right now somebody's...
Fascist. You were supposed to destroy the fascism, not become it. God damn it. This is the age of malarkey. We've reached, like, peak malarkey now.
In your house with the coronavirus.
Lay epic, science...
Wait, I'm supposed to get him Professor Wolf? What? How about VAUSH gets me half of the fucking goodies, alright? He's doing quite well. I'm sure Professor Wolf would adore to come on his show. Professor Wolf would be like, I've been begging for years to come on VAUSH's show. That's not gonna go to... Guy gets like 30,000 likes. He gets a stadium in front of him when he broadcasts, alright? Alright, the malarkey levels are full on. But yeah, no, I'll hook it up. Obviously, I think Richard Wolf would be great for him. I think they'd vibe well.
100
I also
Thanos Fortnite.
Hey, by the way, we have 420 viewers on YouTube now. So
smoke weed every day.
Oh shit! Did I just fuck my copyright over? Was that gonna flag me? Can I even do sound effects? I'm gonna do them anyway.
Let's clap for that, you stupid bastard.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
When it comes to the serious business of sex, it's the testosterone-laden man.
Well, hopefully I don't get ripped into anyone for doing this.
Enjoy the stream. Hit me. Epic wholesome 100 big chungus.
Hey guys, look, 1488. Haha, based. Yes, our good American soldiers. Yes, our good Americans. Yes, yes. Fighting injustice. Yes, that's what America does. Spreading democracy abroad. Yes.
But I know what you're thinking right now. I know what you're thinking, okay? Karl Marx is a liberal. I know. Karl Marx is a liberal. I go by Nazi personally. I'm old-fashioned.
We should bring about freedom and equality for the workers, but fuck brown people. I'm just like smacking it, and it feels like I'm hitting like another meat.
You know, it was like, oh, maybe gay people should be like exploded on sight.
Right, of course, yeah. Hail Hitler! Hail Hitler! Hail Hitler! Hail Hitler! Hey.
See, like, if I was watching this on Twitch right now, well, first off, my entire VOD would have been toasted, but I definitely would have been like, oh god, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble for all these out of context clips, but it doesn't matter on YouTube. YouTube's kind of like, it's freedom for what you want to say, right? You get way more ability to say what's on your mind, but you don't get to play other videos or clips or music. YouTube's terrible for the copyright strikes, but really better for the speech. It sounds like, right? Is that it?
Yeah.
Hi VAUSH, can you hear me?
Howdy, and I can see you too.
Oh shit! All right, hold on. Let me adjust my levels here. Hi everyone. Hi America. How you doing? Thank you.
Wait, I'm sorry, you had your eyes elsewhere. Are you streaming right now?
Yeah, sorry, I'm simul streaming. Well, sorry,
gotcha.
I'm streaming on the YouTubes. Let me.
How's that working out? Have you gotten super chats yet? The one where fucking YouTube takes a 30% cut away.
I haven't. Well, okay, so I'll be honest. The first time I streamed on the YouTubes, I did it with your lovely Tim Pool debate.
Oh yeah. You got like 8K viewers or something during that. I
got 9K viewers, 9.3 actually. No one was counting.
9.3.
But that was because of the meritocracy. That's because I picked myself up from my bootstraps. I worked really hard, and because of that, I had 9,000 viewers. And I also get that kind of viewership on a regular basis. That's
true. Yeah,
it was just hard work. It's true. It's 100% true. Had nothing to do with anyone helping me out or giving me access to play that kind of footage. So, you know.
Well, I look forward to future opportunities to prostrate myself in my audience before you. It was it ended up being a pretty big media event for, I guess, a lot of people. So it was a lot of fun. I hope I can do it again in the future. Tim Pool seems to have unflappably absorbed, all of the drama surrounding the election, almost as though he didn't care that much either way at all. Interesting. And
are you saying he's perfect centrism, as all things should be, balanced? Harmonious?
Very balanced. Well, how are you doing? You don't even have a fucking stake in this, you fucking Canuck. How you doing?
Okay. Hold on. VAUSH. I wanted to do that thing, all right? I noticed that when we had our first black prime minister, Justin Trudeau, he would have to call in to, his counterpart, whether that be Obama or if that be, Donald Trump. And in this case, it's going to be Joe Biden and offer congratulations. So I figured I would do that. That's what I'm trying to facilitate right now between the two of us, you know? So I'm here to say thank you. Thank you for ending that little flirtation, that little edging experience with the fascism.
Yeah, that was me. I was the one who got Biden.
Yes.
They didn't thank me during the inauguration speech, which was actually really upsetting. So I'll be having a talk with him about that after he's settled into the Oval Office.
Yeah. It's a weird night, right? I don't fully know how to feel about all this.
It's all super weird, yeah.
Yeah. I'm absolutely adoring the overwhelming support of liberal tears and urine and semen and everything else they're willing to expunge. That has been sustaining me, and it's been plentiful. So for that I'm very, very happy. But yeah, I think that acceptance speech pretty much reminded me exactly what we're in store for the next little bit.
Yeah, well, there are some nice things that are going to happen right off the bat. We took a look at some of the executive orders Joe Biden plans on passing day one, and some of that's pretty good stuff. There's obvious stuff like getting back into the Paris Accords. He's also going to be restoring campus protections for transgender students, which is going to be nice.
What about the $15 minimum wage?
That is not, but you can't executive order that. That's going to have to go through. Yeah. And that's the big issue. That's why I don't know how much you've been following the nitty gritty, but it looks like the Senate is going to come down to two special elections or two runoff elections that are being done in Georgia. It's very unlikely that both of them go blue. If both of them go blue, we take the Senate. And if one of them or both of them go red, we lose the Senate.
I have been following it. So come January, you could have the Senate, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, we can. It's a very. I feel like it's a solid 1 in 20 that happens, but we'll push for it anyway.
I don't know if you noticed, by the way, I'm drinking the Karen drink of choice because I figured it feels apropos for the evening. I don't know if you've had the pleasure.
Utterly ignorant of all things alcohol related, so I'm afraid it means absolutely nothing to me. I'm sure there are people in my chat, however, who seem to recognize the noteworthiness.
You're one of the most famous people on the internet, and you don't know what White Claw is? How have the memes avoid? But how have the memes avoided you?
Listen, I only follow like 200 people on Twitter, so I keep my meme intake very curtailed, very narrow. Okay, wait, it's 388 people on Twitter now, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for making me 388. That's good to know.
You were like
number 17 or something. You were one of the first people I followed. You've been doing this longer than I have.
What, Twitch? Or no, you mean Twitter?
Well, no, on Twitch, haven't you?
Oh, Twitch. No.
Really?
You were banned by the time I joined. Yeah, I'm a baby when it comes to streaming. I was making YouTube videos. I was whatchamacallit,